In this video, we're going to do a little bit of cleaning and some customization on our WordPress blog. So let's go ahead and log on into our dashboard. And once here, as far as the customization, there's a whole lot you can do with it, but for the most part, most everybody just kind of leaves it as is, as the default. But if you hover over the title areas of these different boxes, and this is usually only, I don't remember now exactly how far back this goes to when this was possible. I want to say it was 2.8 something, 2.85, maybe even 2.7. I know in the 2.6s on back on earlier, I don't believe this was possible, but you can once you get the four arrows there, you can just left click, hold, and drag these to wherever you want. So if you find the use of one of these boxes or options more than others, then you can just click, hold, and drag them to maybe the top portion where you're going to land whenever you first log into your dashboard more times than not. So if you use the quick press quite a bit, you might want to slap this guy over here to the top left, and you want to see the recent comments more so than what's going on at a glance. You might want to put this on the top right. Again, it's totally up to you, but and you can even get rid of some of these too. As you can see, the little arrows there, you can just minimize them. And there's just a lot more customization possibilities in nowadays WordPress blogs than there were in olden days. Yeah, I think that came out okay. Now, as far as the cleaning up process, and up here too under screen options, I want to point this out too. You've got these options here as well. You can just tick these boxes or untick them as it is, and just get rid of the guys altogether. And you've got currently we've got two columns. You can have three or one column, so you do have some additional functionality and flexibility in your customization endeavors right here. Just click on that to minimize it again. Now, as far as the cleaning aspect, one of the things that I try to do, and more than anything else, this is just more of a personal preference, I guess, than anything else, but I try to, right off the bat, I go in and I clean out the posts, clean out the links, and clean out the comments, because there is a default comment and a default post and a default category in each brand new install of WordPress. So that's where we're going to head over first. So under the posts, as a matter of fact, we see right here under comments, this is the default from the ever popular Mr. WordPress. So we want to first get rid of this post and a comment, or this is a comment. We want to get rid of the comment and the first post. So let's go to the post first, and you just click on the title post. That'll bring you to this page, and you can just trash this. Now, this is something new with version 2.9, 2.91, 2.92, and on up. Whereas before it was delete. In other words, if you happen to accidentally hit the delete button, well, it's gone forever. Now with the trash button, you have a trash bucket like a lot of other functions under Windows, where if you find that, oh goodness, I really didn't mean to delete that, well, you can just go to the trash bin and pull it back out. Of course, once you empty the trash bin, that option no longer exists, so just be wary of that. So right here, we're going to tick this guy, trash it, and you can see right here, moved to trash. You can undo it right here, and you can always go to the trash and check out those items in the trash and reactivate them later on if you so desire. Now, under categories, what I'd like to do is, at this point, you've probably got a pretty good idea as to the niche or the main topic of your blog. Rather than having something titled uncategorized, that's just too lame. You want to edit that and give it something other than uncategorized as a name. You want to give it something related to your blog niche or your topic. For example, if you're into, maybe your blog is on snipe hunting. Yeah, I bet some of you just had some bad nightmare type flashbacks of your youth, didn't you? Snipe hunting. And the category name, I'm just trying not to think about my little escapades in the woods. But the category name, you want to have this capitalized because this is just how it's looking. And the category slug, you want to have this lowercase. So I'll just kind of copy that because I'm lazy and a slow typer, and paste that in there. And then lowercase, lowercase, and this would have a hyphen in there eventually anyway. So anyway, basically this is the URL friendly version of your category name. And then down here under description, just thinking search engine optimization purposes here, put something in there about youthful follies or whatever else you want to put in there. I would probably be a little more descriptive, but and frankly, I probably would not have a blog on snipe hunting anyway. And folks, at PETA, I'm not talking about the actual bird and hunting of the bird. This is more of a joke, okay? So just want that to be out there. I'm not suggesting anybody go out and start hunting in their wetlands for some little bird, okay? So just let that be known. Now let me just update the category. I hate having to be politically correct, but sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. And you can always add additional categories here, and you'll find the need to add categories at some point in the future as well for various reasons, and this is where you come to do that. We're good on the comments, the post, and the categories. Now then, the pages, there's always a default about page, and the home page, you can't do nothing about that. But the about page, totally up to you how you want to handle this. You definitely would want to edit this at some point, if not at the beginning, at some point down the line, by putting something in here about you and or the blog itself. And what I typically do is slap a picture in there of me or my dog and put some kind of a write-up in there on the gist behind this particular blog, why I put it together, a little bit about myself, just whatever. And this is always, for me anyway, a work in progress. So I always find myself coming back to an about page every now and then, and frankly, you'll find that rarely does anybody actually go to the about page. I mean, it's just one of those things. But for some reason, I find myself compelled to put something in there. But hey, you can always just check this and trash it. Again, that option is totally up to you. And now then, on to the links. The links is something I want to get rid of. All of these, just delete the heck out of them. Now, in future videos, this is going to be an area that we're going to cover as far as monetization of your blog. Very important section down the line, but not so much on its birth or on its greenness, if you will. Whenever your blog is brand new, the links department here is something that's can easily be overlooked. But at the very beginning, though, you want to come in here and just clean house and check all of these. Again, it's totally up to you, but for my suggestion, I would just check all of these and get rid of them. Come on up here to bulk actions, click on delete, left click on apply, boom, gone. So that's pretty much it. That's as far as our cleaning of the pages, the comments, the posts, and the links, and a little bit about the customization. So that's going to bring us to the end of this short little video, and I hope you learned something. Hope you put this to practice and don't just leave a lot of your stuff as default. Thank you very much for watching, and you have a great day.